Phenomenal. Went back to a place that we're familiar with, that we were a couple years ago in Georgia. That made the grounds and the efficiency outstanding, but then the commitment from the guys, one showing up, and then their energy and commitment to growing what Shadi's talked about, the brotherhood, and not just, us hanging out, but actually diving into some language, some conversation, some whys, some guys' whys. The throwing was outstanding, but that time off the field was just as important and as beneficial as any trip has been.
I know it's about more than football at these camps at your annual retreat. You got to hang out with George Pickens. What did you kind of learn about George, just kind of as he kind of got to learn that brotherhood and be with you guys?
Yeah, a lot. I mean, that's a guy that loves football. I mean, the guy's telling me about my college days, and you don't know about Mississippi State college days unless you're a football guy, right? And sure, he's from Alabama, and I was right there in that region, but I mean, players that I played with, guys from his region, that right there, that knowledge, that involvement, that shows you a guy loves football, and that to me, that deletes a lot of things that you've heard in the past about him. Great dude, loves his teammates, and excited as hell for this season. I know he is. I know he's happy to be in a fresh new spot, and I'm excited for what he's going to do for us. Not long. As I said, having dealt with trades before, whether it been Amari Cooper, Brandon Cooks, I mean, go turn on that guy's tape. He's getting separation. He's got separation even when he's not getting the ball at times. And hell, when he doesn't have separation, he's still making the catches. That it's not going to be hard. For me, it's about getting that ball near that guy and letting him go beat George Pickens. And you go turn on the tape. He's great at doing that.
From last year, right?
Yeah, not even comparable. It's not even comparable to last year. And credit that this past trip that we just had. I mean, for one, you got to credit the offseason and the lack of the contract negotiation, right? So he even alluded to that, right? Just in some conversations of how much better it feels, right? Of him being involved, right? And it's business. That last year was nothing personal from anybody, but he wanted to be involved, right? And he almost couldn't. That just what it's doing for him, his energy, his leadership, his growth. You can't even compare the two.
There's been a lot of external excitement about what those two can do for each other. Did you get a chance maybe to see that during minicamp OTAs or during the retreat?
Yeah, for sure. That might be the best part about it. That's two guys that want the other guy to succeed just as much. That is literally the best part about those two men is seeing it firsthand, just them two hanging out, and me, the bystander. I go in the house, purposely for a little bit, and just peeking at them. They love each other. They love each other's company. They love each other's game. They're just watch them on the field, them talking to each other, to them just being one-on-one, like I said, on the porch. They're going to push each other. And to be the guy that gets to get them the ball, it's exciting as hell because you can turn on the OTA tapes and one of the guys, the ball's in the air, and the other one's got his hands up celebrating already. That we just got to continue to grow that and continue to, make sure that that's trending the right way.
Where are you at health-wise?
I'm healthy. I'll be full go for camp. I'm healthy. Yeah, look, I think soon here I'll probably get an official sign off from Doc, but I'm healthy.
You mentioned Shadi earlier. What do you think of Shadi's tattoos?
I mean, I love him. I'm a guy who has a lot of tattoos and feel like when you have something meaningful and you want to put it on you, why not? Especially when you know it's a reminder, it's who you are, it's something that you're proud of, or whatever it may be. I know his have a lot of thought and detail in them. And that's just the only thing I ever encourage people when they're getting, something permanent is make sure you love it.